Third Coast Nerds back again from Comicpalooza Saturday night, and we're joined by PopStop.
Woo!
Yeah.
You're cheering for yourself,
PopStop.
really?
Yes, I am cheering.
He's his biggest fan, obviously.
Oh, he
I'm
definitely
the biggest fan.
Should we introduce ourselves?
Yeah, do some introductions.
go
Let
ahead.
everyone know who you are.
All right, am I going first? Really? Third Coast Players guy? All right, my name is Digby, and I am the third co-host.
Yes.
Or did I get promoted to host?
Are you ranked?
No, you were in the corner. We always put Digby in the corner.
But I still get credit for IMDb, right?
No.
Okay.
Aw.
Only if you create it yourself. So
And that talking is who?
All right, I am Joey. I am primarily the host of the show, and I do all the editing work.
No, not really. He's lying.
And over here we have.
I am Bree, and I'm the girl on the show. So there's that.
All the
Yeah.
shows need a girl. Yeah. We have a couple that we call on every once in a while, but
She's the
yeah.
star. Yeah, if you read the comments, she's a star.
Oh, okay.
99% of our subscribers are actually just to see her. So
So what do you guys do? Explain. Give us a little.
we do unboxings, Funko Pop reviews, statue reviews.
On
Sometimes
YouTube.
Yes, on YouTube. Yes, we have a YouTube show called the PopStop, and we do a lot of unboxings and general geeky stuff. But we put in comedy and stupid skits, and
Oh, very stupid skits.
They're not that stupid. Come on.
only the one that Digby writes are really stupid.
You wrote the last stupid one, so you include yourself in there. Okay?
That is actually
That's
very true.
true.
Nice.
So y'all open y'all's pops when y'all buy them?
Oh yes.
Oh, see, mine stay in the boxes. Like,
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, you're an inboxer guy.
I've only got like 8.
Oh,
So
what do you have?
all the ones that Loot Crate sent me.
Hey, some of those are pretty rare.
I usually get the rare ones too. Like, the day they get shipped, there's like 6 or 7 of us that, we all start texting, "Did you get yours? Did you get yours?" And like mine's always the opposite color as everyone else's. They'll get like all the Alien and I'll get the Predator. Or like my Deadpool was the white Deadpool, not the red Deadpool. So I
Oh,
get
okay,
I don't
that's
know if that means anything. Maybe y'all know if that means anything.
It
That
means-
means that he's white
Oh yeah?
instead
Okay.
of being red.
I figured they just got lazy and just didn't want to put red on it. And they're like, "Screw it, you get a white one."
It's like, oh, you forgot to fill in this part of the paint by numbers.
Exactly. No, some of those are exclusives. Like Loot Crate has their own exclusive. If they have a little sticker on it,
Yeah.
then those are the most that people are. I guess they're sought after.
Sought
for.
after, yeah.
Yeah.
Well, I know, like, I went to Supernatural Con in September.
Ooh, she's a big Misha fan.
Oh, yeah?
Brie loves Misha. Look at her.
No, she's a Dean fan.
Everyone's a Dean fan.
I mean-
She wants
I mean,
some-
come on
yeah,
now.
Yeah. He's
But,
from Texas, right? Like, come on.
The creative, the group that does it, doesn't allow any vendors to sell any Supernatural licensed stuff until creative's done, that are out. But one of the things they were able to sell were the Loot Crate and the Hot Topic exclusive dolls for Crowley and a couple of the other characters.
Right.
So, like, I don't know a whole lot about them. I buy them if they're cool. I have some from, like, Fifth Element, just characters that I like.
Yeah.
And then I do a lot of Game of Thrones, like, minis that all box. I don't unbox any. I would suck for y'all's channel because everything I have is in a box still.
We
Yeah.
actually did a Supernatural review, and
Oh, you want to tell
yeah.
us the skit that we did? Is that what you're saying?
No,
No.
but
No
it was
one
a
wants
lot
to
of
know
fun,
that.
and we incorporated like old cars, and he was Sam, he was Dean. I'm pointing. Digby was
Obviously,
Dean.
right.
Joey was Sam.
You can
so
tell
it
by
was
the
a lot
hair.
of fun, Yeah.
She keeps trying to get me to be what's his name?
Castiel.
Castiel.
Yes.
I figured she would have you be
That's
Kevin Tran.
Hey.
He actually goes by, what was that one person they called you? They actually introduced our show. They said that she looked like Scarlett Johansson. When I had longer hair, they
Oh,
called.
screw you!
They said that I look like Jim Morrison. Which,
Don't you say that? Don't
I'm
tell
gonna say it if you don't
Oh, the
say it.
story's
I'm
been
gonna say it
started.
if you don't say it.
There's no way to get
Look at the
around
joy in
it.
his face when he says it. Look at the joy about the pain he's gonna bring me right now.
so they said that Brie looks like Scarlett Johansson. I looked a little bit like Jim Morrison, which I'm touched because I'm a huge Doors fan. And they said Digby looked like Rick Moranis.
Aren't they making a new Honey I Shrunk the Kids
So
movie?
screw that guy. Can we curse on this?
Yeah,
Oh, yeah, go for
Say
it.
so fuck that guy. But we love him though. He's a good guy. He has a cool YouTube channel. But yeah, fuck that comment. Fuck that comment.
So on y'all's unboxings, y'all play the language barrier. Y'all don't care.
We've shredded. We try
Yeah.
not to throw the F-bomb.
Yeah.
Unless it's like absolutely necessary, only because we
There
get,
are times you need to.
we get contacted by a bunch of like younger audience members
Yeah.
and stuff like that. So we try to be
we're
open.
just discovering our fan base, if you want to say.
Yeah.
It's a lot younger. So we met a couple people here, and yeah, they're pretty young.
Well,
so
I don't
we're-
know. Then we saw some older people.
people. Yeah.
They wouldn't stop following us. But we were very conscious about, like, we wouldn't say shit or damn or anything until we met Kevin Smith. And we had him, like, we went out to him. He's like, hey, we have a shitty little YouTube show. Will you do an intro for us? He's like, yeah, sure, man. What's it called? PopStop. He's like, all right, you're ready to go? And he goes, what's up, guys? This is Kevin Smith, you know, Silent Bob from all those terrible Jay and Silent Bob movies. And I'm here on PopStop, where we pop on your face, chest, and neck. So after that, we were just like,
All right.
Well,
all right, fuck it.
we can do whatever we want now.
Yep.
We did the same thing for probably the first 10 to 12. Like, we were like, I want to say something, but I'm not
No,
gonna.
it got to the point where
Monkey
they-
came on and
no,
ruined
no,
it.
that was long before that. It got to the point where like one of our co-hosts kept drinking too much wine, and continued. And I got tired of going through the episode and editing out, like bleeping out his. So I was like, I'm done. I'm done.
We'll see what happens.
It lasted all of like I want to say like 7 or 8 episodes, and I was
Yeah.
done.
He was the wild card.
Yeah.
Essentially.
It's hard. You got to kind of be comfortable when you're doing stuff like this. Either YouTube or I know you got to be tasteful of your audiences, but you also don't want to be fake. And that's
Exactly.
Yeah.
That's
It's a
the thing
fine
that's kinda
line.
hard.
Well,
So-
it's difficult too. Like, well, I mean, you guys are doing more product reviews and stuff like that. We're kind of just being ourselves
Yeah.
and recording a show that way. But it's more of the paranoia that like this is on the record,
Yeah.
and the internet's forever. And even though you can take it down, we've already actually had like somebody copy one of our episodes and post it on their YouTube channel. So that's been an interesting copyright little battle we're going through
Oh, wow.
in the past 2 days.
Yeah, we named an episode. We put the words Boston Legal in the episode title, and someone from a Boston Legal fan just took it and threw it on there. It's like, she's got 4 YouTube videos ever, and one of them is us because
Yeah.
the title of our episode had Boston Legal.
Oh, that's
And
so
like we
sweet.
may have mentioned for 2 minutes the TV show.
Like Shatner.
Odds are it was like William Shatner's in Boston Legal. Oh, I've seen that. It's pretty cool. And then we moved on. So it's like
Yeah.
that got her on her page somehow.
Oh no.
So what led you to start this channel?
Well, I've always been a huge collector. I collect guitars, cars, comic books, and then I started collecting these little figures. And he's like, "Hey, there's not really too many people doing these reviews." And
It's also probably our third channel because all the other ones failed. If you look hard enough, you'll find them. This is the one that stuck.
This is my first channel, just going on record, by the way.
Are you trying to
so-
say that you're the reason for the success of the
Oh,
channel?
I'm not
I
saying
am
that, I'm just
definitely
saying-
saying that. Yes,
I'm just
saying
saying
that too.
undeniably.
I'm just saying I have not yet failed on YouTube. That's a y'all thing.
We actually met in school, and he graduated. I got kicked out.
That's a really long story. Don't go into
We're
it.
not going
Don't
into
go
that.
Yeah.
Anyway, so we both like doing film production stuff, and we're both kind of we're pretty much idiots.
Yeah, maybe more you than me.
No, definitely not. But
I
anyway,
agree. You're the third vote. Well, what's your vote?
Tiebreaker.
I can't do that.
anyway,
The
so
pressure of it being forever.
he
Right.
had the idea. It's like, you really like collecting these things. Well, let's do a show where we throw in, funny skits and we review them. And like, if we bring on a decent-looking girl, maybe we'll be successful finally.
Yeah.
Decent. Bree, what is your response to that?
I've been called worse.
I'm sorry for calling you those things.
Aw.
Thank you. On record, he's sorry.
I wish we had like a pop for them to review. I'm gonna have to watch one because like
You should.
my interaction with my pop collectibles is I dust them when they get dusty on the shelf. Like I have Daenerys, the whole most of the Game of Thrones set. And they all have the little cool
That's
things
a lot,
they can hold.
man. That's a lot.
Yeah, and I haven't opened any of them.
Do you have Renly?
No, I do.
Do you
want to
buy him? $150 right now.
Let me pull it out of my backpack.
No.
We actually do a lot more unboxings, and we're starting to go around to the cons to do interviews and different kind of chases. We also are thinking about getting into hot toys.
All right.
But he got that confused with hot boys. So after I told him it was actually like a toy thing, he was like, well, I'm not as excited.
Well, maybe it was in the way you sold it because you came on the mic. You're like, hot toys.
Yeah. If you would've
He's
seen-
like, I'm on some hot boys. No,
Exactly.
hot toys.
I had the same problem when I typed in hot mail, but instead of MAIL, it was MALE. So yeah, so it's happened before.
That's unfortunate.
Well, Freud would have some things to say, but
Oh well, you can say some of those things right now if you can channel Freud.
it's not exactly it. Sometimes it's not an accident. I'm just saying.
Yeah, it's true. It's very true.
So how long have you been doing this?
We are about to turn 1 year old. So
All right.
when is that? Next month?
It's the very tail end of June.
Oh, what month are we in right now?
June.
Yeah.
He
This
doesn't
month.
know what month
Are y'all
we're
set
on.
schedule weekly, bi-weekly, monthly?
We try to release at least 2 episodes a week. Sometimes we do 3.
Is that just because you want to collect more things?
No, it's just
Yes,
because
it is. It is. He's gonna deny
no,
it,
we
but
have
it's
so
true.
many boxes come in, and we're behind schedule right now. Like, it's just been getting hectic because some companies have been coming up to us and, hey, will you review this? Or, we really like you. Let's do a giveaway. So it's been super crazy. We're like behind. We got like 6 boxes sitting at our house that we have to review.
Nice.
Yeah, but we love the companies because they're reaching out to us. So
You've gotten to the top of the plateau where
No,
it's like
nowhere
you're
near
not
that
having to
plateau.
like send out mass emails for stuff. They're
Well,
like
we
starting to
actually
come to
never
you.
did that.
We've
Really?
never done that.
You just went and bought them for a while and opened
Yeah,
them, and then
yeah.
now they're like, well, here.
Yeah, we try to work as hard to put a lot of effort into the show so people can tell that there's time and, I guess money spent, quality
well, and
time
we also
spent.
do always focus a lot on actually showing the details of everything, showing them up close and personal. Whereas a lot of like unboxing channels, you can't really see the items very
Yeah.
well. And we
Yeah.
make
You get a
sure
lot of
that-
detail on the box
We
and
get a
not
lot
on the
of
thing that's in the
detail.
box.
Yeah,
Right.
exactly.
on the items in the box. You
It's
can
like
see
Hot
them.
Pops. Come see
Yes.
them live.
Yes.
Look at the 2 eyes. They are made of vinyl.
But it's actually really interesting.
And coming to stage 2,
Oh, yeah.
Crystal.
They don't move much. Their heads probably turn, and that's it.
Not much
Oh,
about
the
that.
mother of dragons. Let's welcome the nerds to the stage, ladies and gentlemen.
What are you talking
No.
Totally lost it.
Okay, sorry guys. Go.
Firing all
Continue,
the show.
Bree.
No, I was just going to say it's actually really interesting because at first, we were actually struggling to put out content, and we were lucky if we released once a week. And now we have so many boxes and stuff like that. What we're releasing usually 2 to 3 a week, and we can't even keep up with it. Like he's saying,
I think
we're-
last
But
week
it's
we
still-
released
it's still
5
a good
episodes in
thing.
a row.
Oh wow.
Like not the same day, but like Monday, Tuesday, Thursday.
yeah. And what we made a schedule, right? We made a schedule and
Yeah.
never followed it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We've been
Happens a
there.
lot.
Yeah.
Yeah,
were
we
like,
used
"Oh,
to
we're
actually
gonna
have
release-"
production notes and like blocks for certain coverage of that cover certain things, and then again, I think we hit double-digit episodes. We're like, none of this is working.
Yeah.
We're just gonna sit here and talk. Like, and we meet at 7:30 or 8 this week. Like,
Yeah.
that's all the planning that goes into the week for us.
Yeah, but it makes it a little bit more fun, right?
The interesting part about it is the amount we no longer talk to each other during the week except for that night.
Yeah,
You're just bottling it up and saving
Yeah,
it.
it's like, well, I would say this, but then they're going to want to talk about it in Hangouts, and that's all I got to talk about Thursday night. So I'm just going to wait until then.
That kind of happened to us because we've done a couple of movie reviews, I
Yeah.
guess. And then after the movie's done, we're starting, did you see that part? No, save it for the, as
Oh,
soon
yeah.
as the camera
Yeah.
turns on,
What
you
did
can
you
unleash
think
it.
about it?
Because you
No,
don't
no,
want to
no,
hear
no,
it
no.
twice. It's like we did that after a couple, the Marvel movies. We okay, let's all watch it this week. We're going to try to do a review of it. And then it's like before the podcast, we're all smoking or grabbing a drink, hanging out. And it's like, so what'd you think about this scene? Dude, that was awesome. And it's like, I'm going to have to listen to you say this again in like 30 minutes.
yeah.
Yeah.
Right.
But yeah, I'm definitely going to give it a try. I'm interested to see reviews on the Pops. I don't open mine, so I don't know what all they can do. So
They can move their head left and right and all the way around,
Slightly.
and they can stand there.
oh wow.
Well, then again, some of them don't.
Some of them don't
some
stand
of
too
them
well.
don't stand too well. And then there are, of course, the ones that everybody hates.
The bobblehead.
That bubble.
Oh,
yeah,
yeah.
there's those as well. So
The only bobblehead I have is a Shane Battier bobblehead, and he just agrees with everything I have to say.
As you should.
Yeah.
Can I read you some of our latest comments?
Go for it.
Okay.
Oh, really? Are we going to do this?
No.
We're just doing that because they're talking shit about me.
They are.
Oh no, here's one
I
that
like
says,
his style.
"Great show, guys. Keep it up." Okay. Then we have one, "Good production, but I can do without the terrible jokes and dry humor. Bree keeps me coming back though." Okay, that's
Huh?
a good one. And then
Check box for you.
We're keeping up a recount. That's one for Bree.
let's see.
That Rick Moranis dude's completely distracted from the show.
Oh, we got a lot on him on the
fuck
last
you.
video.
I know
Let's
it's your
see.
show, but
This is a good one. I like this one because they're very classy. "Her tatas are huge."
Nice.
That's a good one.
You should see them in person.
That's two for
Yeah.
Bree, if you're keeping score.
Les Digby in general, he's not a bad guy, just too eccentric and a little annoying.
That's a stab to the heart. Fuck you.
Let's see. I'll find. Okay, this is the one I'm going to end on. "Chick is hot. Period. Love her boobs, smile, and hair." Oh, Super Saiyan Vegeta is nice.
Yeah.
The product comes after Bree.
I try to be as controlled as possible, but the minute he said the comment that she has great tatas, I'm sorry. I was like, oh, God, why am I looking there? Why am I looking there?
Subliminal messaging, I guess. I don't know.
Yeah, it is. Like, it's weird. Yeah, it checks the box. Yeah.
Okay, so sometimes when we go to, because we run a show when we have 2 cameras. Most people just have a single camera and they just kind of jump cut it.
Yeah.
Well, we have 2 cameras. We have 1 camera on us and 1 camera on the product. Whenever she's reviewing, she's well endowed, so she's leaning over. And so, like, people were saying that we were purposely doing it. Now, the editor may have left it on a couple seconds more than it should have.
Who's the editor, by the way?
On Digby for those videos. But anyway.
I thought
saying,
he was the Hotmail editor.
Yeah, he is definitely the Hotmail editor. So they're saying, look, you guys, we don't come to your channel for the boobs. We come for your personalities and your content. And then the rest of the people tell that guy, shut the hell up. So it's pretty funny. Man, YouTube is just anything, like even less stuff. It's so interesting, the people you meet. I mean, for the good and definitely for the bad.
Yeah.
We've gotten a lot of personal messages, and it's just kind of like, okay.
So this is interesting because you guys are the first podcasters or other content producers that we've actually talked to on the show. Really talked to at all.
Oh, really?
It's been an odd year. We've stayed really isolated, and I just decided to bring all the equipment out and do a show from here. We have a studio set up at his brother's house that we do the show primarily from, but we decided to just kind of throw caution to the wind and try to do a live show from here at some point. So it's interesting to get another content producer on the show to talk about the experience of producing content. Because there's a lot of them here. There's a lot of people here that do podcasts, and they do panels with their podcasts. And, I mean, I got to be honest, I don't really think they produce great content.
Shots fired.
Uh-oh. Across the bow.
Call them Rick Moranis. They're all doing
Yeah, as long as I don't call him Rick Moranis, maybe it's okay. But
I was questioning that because we have been seeing a bunch of podcasters and other, creative producers, and some of them I don't see the personality,
Yeah.
Well, that's all we have. That's the only thing we bring to the table is personality.
That's
Yeah.
all we have.
See, they're not as eccentric and oddly looking as I am.
I might have nice tatas, but people don't want to see mine. So
They are quite nice. I am kind of curious.
Yeah.
Also, me too.
I figured you would be for some reason.
Hey.
Oh goodness!
Sorry, I got called aside in the middle of a live show.
No, that's
It's
just
difficult.
Jad.
What are
Don't
you
pay
doing?
attention.
difficult.
Get out of
to Jad.
here.
Don't pay attention to Jad. Make sure you call him Jad. You guys, 1, 2, 3, Jad.
Jet.
This guy's actually
Jet.
been on a few episodes of ours. We call him the specialist, but man, is he annoying.
Yeah. most special guests are.
No, but
They
he's actually,
get entitled.
But he's actually good at what he does. He pesters people enough to where he finds like where all the pops are that are rare and stuff like that. Like he's gotten me some great pops, so I'll give him that. But
Yeah.
he likes to interrupt people during live shows. And whenever you're recording a show, he likes to keep his phone on so it picks up and you have to stop and start again.
Yeah.
Yeah, my problem is when I mute my phone, I never unmute it, and so my alarm doesn't go off the next morning.
That's happened to me quite a few times.
Well, you got any other questions or?
No. I think that's good for now. But 1 year and 7,000 subscribers. That's actually that's really impressive. I would really like to have 7,000. If we can get any little cross promotion at all from putting this interview or this show, short interview.
We'll go on social media, as I like to call it, and plug you guys, do all that cool
The
stuff.
thing that we're completely ignorant of.
Right.
Oh.
Like social media has not been a campaign that we've really dove into.
I just don't care if everyone knows what I'm doing.
But that's the thing. I mean, honestly,
You
it's
have
the
to.
most tiresome and thing. The reason we have been so successful is because there's 3 of us, and we each take basically a different medium. Like Digby will take Twitter, and we will all kind of like catch each other's backs or whatever.
Right.
But like I'm on Instagram and Facebook. She answers the YouTube questions, and we all just like you have to have a whole crew to do it because it is so important. If you don't do it, you're really not going to get anywhere because that's what this world is built off of is
Yeah, it's just
social
advertisement,
media.
I mean, it really is, and I mean, the same way in my professional life, in my job. Mid-year reviews come out, and I'm like, what I've been doing for 6 months. Like, why do I got to put it on paper? So I have that same mindset. It's like, I don't need.
So with your social media, is it do you get more content up on social media that has nothing to really do with the show that you're producing? It's more of your personalities that come out in that. It's more just kind of off the cuff comments. or do you really focus a lot of your social media stuff on the show itself?
For Twitter, it's really a lot of interaction with other people. We've met a couple podcasters. There's a lot of people that actually like our show, because at the end of our every show, we had, hey, catch us on Instagram, and Twitter, Facebook, and a lot of people come through Twitter and say, hey, like your show, hey, what's going on? And then we have that kind of interaction. We also retweet stuff from movies, or we put up pictures, stuff like that. And we try to talk to people through there. So that's the bulk of Twitter.
I would say Instagram is kind of a little bit split, especially because we post primarily to Instagram. So a lot of it kind of has to do with our daily lives, and then we do a lot of content stuff. And then we also show a lot of his, Joey's stuff. He is very...
Awesome.
He is always like tinkering with something. He's a tinkerer. That's hard to say, but he's always either painting something or drawing something or doing something. So we post a lot of that. And then we've also recently started periscoping, which is more like, hey, it's just us. Sit down, ask us questions, let's talk.
Actually, it's the raw version of us, because when we shoot the show, I don't cuss as much, but when we're doing Periscope, I'm just like, fuck it. All right. I like this bitch and pop here. This one looks kind of cool.
Yeah.
Its head moves this way and that way, and it sits there.
But we definitely try to let everybody get to know a little bit more of us through, social media.
Now,
That's the way that we reach
everybody
out.
wants Brewery to have their own Instagram, because we just have a group Instagram. Like, we don't have our separate ones because it's a lot to
It's
keep
so
up
much
with.
That's
work.
3 times the work.
So everybody's like, does Brewery have her own Instagram? Trust me, guys, you wouldn't want her own Instagram. She doesn't take selfies. All you'd get is 1,000 pictures of dogs and cats.
And cakes.
What kind of millennial are you that you don't take selfies, Ree?
Nope.
Disappointed.
That's all I can say is nope.
I don't really take selfies either.
Oh, it's just me. I'm the only guy.
You're the
Yes.
only douchebag.
Yes.
And he posts them on
Freaking Rick
Hotmail.
Moranis taking selfies.
He also spends more time on his hair than I do on mine.
Hashtag,
so.
honey, I shrunk my eyebrows.
I hate you so much right now.
I think that's what you should title this one now.
Honey, I shrunk my...
Special guest, Rick Moranis.
Special guest.
Fuck you guys again.
Language.
Well, it was nice. It was nice that we broke up a successful show,
Yeah.
and and created some infighting.
Yeah. So,
Well, luckily we can continue the show without him.
Yeah.
As
All right,
long as
guys.
she doesn't leave us.
All right, guys. Great having you on PopStop. We'll do all of the social media cross-linking and all that good stuff. Show will be up tonight, so you can link it and hopefully get some traffic tomorrow, or hopefully get us some traffic tomorrow because we kind of need your views.
We will, as they say, push the shit out of it.
nice.
I appreciate it, bud.
Who says that?
I just said that.
Yeah.
Gross.
It's on the internet now. I can't go away.
Oh.
been said.
And it was a slight nod to Training Day. It was kind of cool. It's okay.
The
I'm
one
gonna go
movie
with that.
reference you get.
Yeah.
I'm
well.
gonna go with that. And there's a lot of stuff already on the internet that I can't take back. So whatever.
Yeah, thanks for coming. Good luck with your unboxing. I'm gonna take a few views. I want to see your collection.
I'm gonna start a channel where I put stuff in a box.
A reboxing channel.
I just moved. I could have had a whole year's worth of content from that.
Yeah, I think you missed an opportunity
I
there.
think you're onto something.
Yeah.
And
Copyright.
copyright.
Yeah.
Trademark.
Pending.
Yeah.
All right,
Yes, thanks
guys.
for coming. Thanks for all the people that are
Thank
going to
you guys.
listen.
Yeah, and then
And,
outro
uh,
music usually happens here, but it
Yeah.
won't. So we'll
and
just
then we just
fade
keep talking
sadly.
until he turns us down. But yeah,
And we're fading out. Fading
Yeah,
out.
less
Fading out.
talking, less noise.
And good night.
And bye.
Can we talk softer?
We don't have any of our music.